Hey guys, it's Sid here with SVTPerformance.com, and I have a quick little tool tech video for you today on these solder seal shrink sleeve butt connectors. I've been using these things for a couple years, and let me tell you, if you're going to do wiring work, this is the only way to do it. I used to do, when I first started, everybody, just twists their wires together and black tapes it and sends it on its way. Then you graduate to butt connectors and then the marine style butt connectors. You're going to end up with these sooner or later, so just go ahead and buy some of these. These are I guess they're called Ticon. I don't know what the brand name is. Whatever that says, that's what it is. Ticon? I don't know. Anyways, I'll put the link down in the description below on Amazon, from Amazon. That's where I got these from. This whole package was like 10 bucks. And you can see I've been going my way through these things. It was like $10, and I know there's a ton of different versions of these, and some of them have pretty bad reviews in that when you go to heat it up to shrink it down onto your wire, some of them will actually melt the external sheathing before the solder melts. These don't. The solder will actually melt before the plastic sheathing will melt. So I've had good luck with these. So why would you want to use these things? Let me show you a couple different versions of what you could be using. So first, there's just your basic, this is I think from Harbor Freight, butt connector. It doesn't shrink, nothing. You just crimp it on, crimp the wires on, and that's it. This would be, if best case scenario, you're wiring somewhere where it's never going to get wet, never going to get dirty. This would work for you. Anywhere where you're going to have moisture, corrosion, dirt, anything, you would not want to use this. These are basically obsolete. I don't really recommend anybody use these for anything. Next step up, you're going to have this type of crimp style butt connector. This is the marine style, where the sheeting is actually a shrink sleeve. So when you heat it up, this will shrink around the wire and create a watertight seal. This is what I see most people using, and it's pretty good. I've used these for years as well. They create a waterproof seal, and they work. So there's nothing wrong with these. It's just I think we have a better solution than this now. And this is what I'm talking about now. This is not a crimp connector. You don't have to have your crimpers or anything like that to use these. What you're going to want is a heat source, and I like to use just a cheap heat gun. I think I got it like Harbor Freight or Sears or somewhere. I don't know. Had it for years. But just use a heat gun with it. And this little ring of solder inside this will melt into your wires and create a soldered connection on your wire, while the sleeve shrinks down and glue comes out to seal around the wire to create a completely watertight seal. This is the only way, in my opinion, to do wiring now. We've got so much better solutions than what we used to have. So definitely, if you're going to do any kind of wiring work, pick up a package of these. Like I said, I'm not brand loyal to anything, but I've had good luck with these. This is, I don't know how many packs of these things I've gone through. But I like this particular brand just because it's never failed me. Like I said, there may be better ones out there. I don't know, but I'll put the link in the description below to this particular brand, just because I know this one works, and I know that there's some out there that really don't hold up. So in closing, if you're going to do any wiring work where you're splicing wires together, these things are tough to beat, quick, easy, and let me show you how they work. So I know it might be a little bit tough to see on camera, but if you look right there, the solder has actually melted into the wire splice. It has, the shrink sleeve has shrunk around the wiring, and that's pretty much it. You've got a nice watertight connection, good to go for many years. I actually like to put another piece of shrink sleeve over top of that just to help make it even a little bit more watertight. So I'll go ahead and do that, but that's pretty much it. We'll go ahead and do it for the rest of these wires, and that's it for the project. So that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, I've used these things for years. It works well. Solder melts into your wiring joint, and can't say that I would ever go back to doing it the old way. This is what I'll be using from now on. Links in the description below to this particular kit. Like I said, I bought it on Amazon. It's like 10 bucks, dirt cheap. There's no reason to do it, you know, with a crappy old method like, you know, any of these. Not when you have that and it's that cheap and all you need is a cheap heat gun to make it work. We've got a full write-up on this over on SVTPerformance.com. The link's in the description below to that. And as always, you can head over there for all the latest news, reviews, and information on your favorite Ford-powered vehicles. That's it. She's all wired up and ready for a little bit of cleanup now. I'd say that looks halfway decent.